Okay, cool. Oh, it's recording? Cool. Okay. Hi, so welcome back to Friends of York, Season 2. Hey, sorry, William.
Yeah.
How's it going? Yeah, sorry, it's taking a second.
It's okay.
Yeah. Are you comfy there?
I'm okay.
You good?
I'm okay.
Okay. I can move it over if you're not, like, feeling...
I'm okay.
You're good?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. I filmed the intro, so I think we could do it. You know, like we could, yeah. So, well, I'll probably just have you come from the outside.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's William. Hey, man.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Do you know Nick? Have you ever met?
Yes.
Nice.
Hi, Nick. How you doing?
Good. Nice.
Lovely place here.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, sorry for the mess. That's my laundry.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a gap.
Are those all your clothes?
Yeah, yeah, I'd say so. I've had like weird mixture of stuff come in before, but I think it's pretty much my stuff. Like I have like a shirt coming off. Does your laundry ever get mixed up with other stuff? Have you ever found anything in
Mixed up with other people?
Yeah.
No, not really. I mean, like my girlfriend or my roommate.
Yeah.
I just moved into an apartment with laundry in unit.
Yeah.
So it's pretty thick.
Nice. Yeah, I have laundry here in unit.
Oh, so how do you get it mixed up with other people if it's just here?
Well, I mean, I guess the other residents, I would say, but in the past, I mean, also like I've done it at other places.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And how often are you wearing all these clothes? Do you have a lot of clothes you don't really wear?
Some I do, yeah. Yeah, it's
Oh.
I got the clothes there. That's like the clothes I don't really use.
Is that
some rubber and stuff. Yeah.
Is that something that you have sex with?
Yeah. Let's see what else I could show you. I have. So this is actually my piss bottle. It's I like just because when I go to the bathroom, it's not. I don't want to get up because like my bathroom's kind of far away, and I don't want to like disturb this sleep cycle. So I just pee in here. I usually like empty it, but yeah. So I didn't
That's
do
full of pee?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. It's actually mead. It's mead that I made. Yeah.
I knew a guy when I was in Puerto Rico for a month. The guy I was staying with would collect his pee and put it in his eyes.
Really?
For vision, he said.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess it's like a
So
thing. Yeah.
I would, when you did that, I was like, probably it's not true.
Yeah.
But I've seen people who do stuff like that.
And-
I try it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Are you doing dry January or no?
I'm doing no buying alcohol.
No buying, but if it's provided to you?
If I get free drinks, then it's sort of part of my compensation of life.
Okay.
So I just went to a wedding last night,
Yeah,
and it was an
I
open
saw that.
bar, so I drank. But I'm not like gonna buy any alcohol.
But like I usually keep it in this this here.
Have you done this stuff?
No, it's like medieval wine or something.
Yeah,
Basically,
I've
yeah.
heard of mead from like Skyrim or something like that.
Yeah. I usually put it in here and let it ferment, like with like a carboy, which is like lets the carbon dioxide out.
And what's the object at the bottom?
Those objects are, I think it's just like kind of pulp, like it's like from the fruit. Because I put a little fruit in it too, to like when it's fermenting. But you get rid of the fruit because it kind of just like all the sugar gets eaten up. So
Okay.
yeah, is it okay?
Interesting.
You like it? Yeah. Do you ever have like confidence like issues with stage or anything, or like or in general, like?
I feel a lack of confidence of like if I'm being annoying or something, or like if sometimes I'm self-conscious about not being likable.
Yeah, I think that. Do you mean in like interpersonal relationships? Or
More,
just...
I feel more of a lack of confidence, sort of like at a party, than
Same.
on stage. Because at a party, it's like no one's giving you stage time to take up space.
Yeah.
But whereas on stage, they are doing that, so it's like you're allowed to take up space. I like to be at a party when I'm like talking to people, for like typically like the intro, like the beginning of the conversation, where you're like kind of just like saying hi, and it's like what's up, and you start to talk about something, and it's like, but then where does it go? I'm often in a conversation that I'm like, okay, I don't like this subject anymore. So I was working at this company called People's Pops, and on the last day of the season, I was coming back from a catering gig where I was doing shaved ice at a coffee expo in Manhattan, and I went back to the kitchen in Brooklyn, and I went into the freezer to have a popsicle because it was going to be my last popsicle of the season. But then I tried to exit the freezer, and the door got jammed, and no one else was there because I was working alone that day, and no one else was gonna come back because it was the last day of the season.
Oh my
So
God.
I started to really panic because I quickly realized I'm locked in this freezer and I can't get out. And I tried to stay. I started to panic at first, like I don't know what to do, like I'm gonna die. Um, so I started to, and it was very cold in there, so I was trying to do a lot of motions with my body to keep my body temperature.
Sure.
Like exercising, like just doing twists and stuff, but then that was causing me to breathe really heavy. And then I realized that the oxygen in the room was going to deplete. And I was trying to stay calm and push open the door, and it wasn't working, and I was calling 911, but I had no cell service inside of the freezer. So I started praying to God, and I was feeling like I sort of started to accept that I was going to die and that my parents were going to find out that I died.
Yeah,
It was just an
I'd always hear
awful. I was like really, really like scared, thinking that this is it. But I like got a big sense that I didn't want to die. Like I was like, okay, I am dying. I'm going to die here, but I don't want to die like screaming and crying and having a panic attack. I want to like, if I'm going to die, I want to die like holding God's hand and allowing myself to die and move on to whatever's next with peace and acceptance,
That's
rather
really
than like
beautiful.
clinging on to life. Because I think if life's a wave and you cling on to life, the wave's going to go over you. But if you ride the wave, you'll be in a much better place going on into the afterlife. But then after I sort of was going through that, I had like 20% left on my phone, which was awesome that I had my phone in my pocket, not like out on the table. And I just kept calling 911, and eventually after like maybe 10 calls went through, and I was just able to say the address of where I'm at, and I'm locked in the freezer, and then the call dropped.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, I think that they're coming, but I couldn't be sure. But then the fire department came and got me out. It was 911 I called.
Wow.
So it's like cool that they found me. I said I'm at People's Pops, the 4th floor of the Pfizer building, and I give them the address. I said I'm locked in the freezer. No one's here. I need help. I'm about to die. And fire department came and got me out.
Wow. How long was all this like that you were
It
in?
was 45 minutes. I was in there.
Yeah. And how long after the call did they show up to get you?
I don't fully remember.
Yeah,
Probably around 25 minutes.
Oh my God, really?
I probably got through to them about 20 minutes in, and then
That's a
they
very long
came.
time. I thought you were gonna say like 4 minutes. Like they would be on their way.
It took a minute, yeah. It's definitely made me feel like I have a new lease on life. It's made me really like appreciate God and feeling like I had a miracle that saved me. And I'm also I've made a documentary that's about me trying to destroy the business of People's Pops. But then throughout the documentary, I have a journey of learning how to let go.
What are these called? These like little sticky things?
Leaves.
Yeah, no, I know, but like this specific one, isn't it like a type of like this one? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I think they come down. Wow.
Let's go right.
I think they get their whirlwind spin.
Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could. Do you want to hold it? I could. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do most of the work since it's
Yeah.
your guest. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. So I guess. So you're in a movie recently, right?
Yeah, it came out on the Peacock app streaming service.
Nice.
It's called Please Don't Destroy the Treasure of Foggy Mountain.
Did you?
I play one of the bad guys.
Oh, okay, cool.
Villain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're in a whole bit of it, right?
Yeah, I'm in it like some, not like that much, but like I'm in it like
Yeah,
multiple times.
that's cool. How did you? Are you like friends with those guys?
Yeah,
That's
we
it.
went to college together.
Nice. That's cool. Did you meet Conan?
Yeah, Conan is nice.
Yeah.
He was really nice.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And you pretty much don't use the rake. It's
No,
more
not really.
like
I don't know what it. Yeah, it doesn't really do
Oh,
much.
he got one. He got one.
Oh, thanks, man. No, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's a team.
You live right under the train. What do you know so far about my miracles?
I haven't seen you do them to other people. I've seen.
You were there at the finale of the Miracle tour. Did you come to the back to the apartment, or did you?
Nah, I got a little bit hungry. I felt bad about it in retrospect, but
That's okay. That's okay.
yeah. So I didn't see that. I've seen you walk like an animal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily.
Oh, that's not a
related.
miracle. Okay. Yeah.
That's
sorry,
just flexibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my miracle is like healing powers.
Okay.
So I feel like got especially good at doing it on the Miracle tour that I did. Basically, if you want to receive the miracle. It's a very vulnerable. It's a very vulnerable process, and it could bring up some of your traumas.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that like the top tier? Do you have different like tiers of?
There's only one tier.
Oh, I see. Okay. How long does it take?
It could take only like 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, we can try that. Yeah.
What kind of things do you want to be healed from right now? Are you feeling any like what's disturbing you or
Sure.
causing you pain?
I think anxiety
Anxiety?
a little bit.
Yeah.
Self-consciousness. I'd like to maybe have a little more self-esteem and not be haunted by like constant worrying and like when I meet new people or just like on jobs, like sort of not always thinking the worst case scenario in my head.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say that's
So
one of it.
we'll try to remove some of your anxiety.
Okay.
So first, let's form a harmonic bond
Okay.
around you.
Sure. Could he do one hand or do you need both?
Maybe, could you put the phone in your mouth? No.
No.
Oh, you could hold it.
Do you want me to hold it? Okay.
Well, why don't you lie down first?
Okay.
You could lie down and hold it up,
Yeah, sure.
and then we can pass it on over to Nick once we don't need the harmonic
Okay.
bond anymore.
Yeah, I mean these are spiky, but this is my acupuncture mat. I haven't laid with it with a shirt on, but let me try that. But it's okay. I mean,
You normally lay on it without a shirt because
yeah. I mean, it'll be
it
less
hits you
painful. So like, I don't think it's
yeah.
the opposite that I should be worried about.
it's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's
Okay.
nice. It's like not even that. Okay.
Okay.
You want me to hold it?
We need to do the harmonic.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
You could film the.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So we've formed a harmonic bond, which represents a harmony relationship over you.
Nice.
Repeat after me. This is real.
This is real.
You will be healed.
You will be healed.
This is real.
This is real.
I, William Banks, have healing powers.
I, William Banks, have healing powers.
This is real.
This is real.
Car World is real.
Car world is real.
You will be healed.
You will be healed.
This is real.
This is real.
No more anxiety. I don't feel anxious about the things that you don't like. Don't worry about being at a party. Don't worry about having a sex doll in my closet. It's okay.
feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh, you all right?
You have to dance.
I have to dance?
Like,
I have to dance?
You have to dance.
I have to dance. Not you. Okay. You want me to? Okay. Cotton Eye Joe. Where did you come from? Where did you go? What? Is that good? You okay? I'm just trying to break dance. Are you okay? Oh, it's good. Yeah.
are you healed?
I feel it now. Yeah. It's amazing.
And I got my healing powers from breastfeeding from the first mechanic who had healing milk, and I have 99% of their healing powers. And my sixth apostle, Ali Vidi, has 1% Sharda for healing powers. Her Tat Pass is, well, I can't show it to you right now because I got this on, but my Tat Pass is the Car World logo, and hers is a shard representing her healing power.
Nice. She was on she worked on John Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah.
And do you feel like some of your anxiety
Yeah.
about your life, being at parties, and sort of some of the sexual things we've been talking about on this podcast are sort of maybe on the process of not causing you any more pain and you're healed from it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's there's a couple factors. I mean, I did take a little bit of the mead, which the alcohol might have reduced it, but I do actually, putting that aside, I do actually feel apples to apples. The anxiety is much lower than it would normally be if I just had that mead without your miracle. So I do think I'm feeling the effects of it, of your miracle. And honestly, I was a little bit concerned with the neighbors coming upstairs when you were screaming, but now that's dissipated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't hear them, but
I was screaming because I was absorbing some of your pain. So
no, I appreciate that. No, that was not.
It was you who was
Yes,
screaming that just channeled through me.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and that was not to. Yeah, I didn't want to.
Well, car world kind of refers to two things. The literal version is that the literal version of car world is that it's a planet in another universe that I lived on,
Right.
and car world is like the planet. But car world is also used as the name of our movement because it's about
Sure.
the planet. So it's
Yeah.
when I say, oh, I'm a part of Car World, it's like people who are members say yeah, I'm a member of Car World or I'm a leader of Car World.
But they're not literally.
They're
from
talking
the
about the
planet.
movement,
I understand,
Car World Nation.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
when I say oh, I've been to Car World, I'm talking about the planet.
Yeah. So when were you there again?
I went there October 14th, 2019 in Earthworld time, and then I came back October 15th, 2019. So a day in Earthworld time, but I was there for 3 years in Car World time.
Oh, I understand.
One moment in Earthworld is 3,000 moments in Car World. We have Carx the Sex Ride coming up, which is at an art gallery in Gowanus in February. It's people one at a time sit in the driver's seat of a car, and it simulates the experience that I had of having sex with Carx, which is a giant worm that was my wife in Car World. And the worm phases into the car and enters in your lap, and then you have sex with this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. People are literally gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bridge keeper who guards the access to Car World says that I have to have 12 people with a Tat Pass in order to get through.
Mm.
So I have one, but I don't count. I got to get 12 others.
Mm.
So it's gonna. I have 6 so far. And that means we're halfway to getting 6 more, and being done with it and going back. But it's still. We're gonna go back on October 14th, 2028.
Okay.
So we have 4.5 years. The world we live in is not an easy, kind one. There's a lot of opposition and bad people out there. So
Yeah.
it's like,
And do you feel Carl's like it's a more pure, like is it? It's like
Yeah.
do you think that, and that's why people like want to?
it's very pure. I mean, it's a very peaceful. There's been eras of Cartopia, which is where like all the species are in a harmony relationship and everybody gets along. So the major goal of going back is to restore a third Cartopia.
Nice. What are some of the main interest groups that you've like in your mind? You're like, okay, these are, trying to keep us.
Um, like the Momskins Car World is this contingent from Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah.
I guess for a second, do you want to talk about BCC? Like, what's
The Brooklyn Comedy Collective.
Yeah, not Brooklyn Community College has been
Yes.
confused before. Yeah.
Brooklyn Comedy Collective.
Yeah, we can sit on the bed too.
By Philip Markle and Maya Sharma.
Maya was actually my teacher.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maya's great. I love Maya.
She's cool. Yeah.
And they have improv, and I have a monthly show there, Crazy Amazing Friendship, my improv group, and I do the house team What Made You Laugh, and then on Tuesday nights is
The jam.
the Pump of the Jam, which is pretty fun.
Do you have any tips for being fun? Like, do you have any concrete tips you think for like being funny? You know, what I mean? Because it's humor is like such a subject. I've never had like
I think you should have fun when you're doing it and not try to like overthink it and be like, I got to do really good on this. Like, but just like you having fun and sort of letting go to that, I think makes people enjoy what you do on stage more because it doesn't seem like you're trying too hard. You're just naturally funny. It like comes off as
Sure.
that. So that's like confidence, but also like not being so confident that like everything I do is great, but like also having awareness of like reading the room, like constantly adapting and changing what you're bringing to the table based on the feedback of the audience.
Do you have like a worst experience with like comedy at all? Like a worst set you ever did, or like worst experience just as far as like the audience was bad, or like something went very wrong in your, or even at a car world event.
My worst experience. I mean, not off the top of my head. I feel like I don't really mind bombing sometimes. Like it's kind of fun. Like it's funny to bomb to me, just to like
Really? That's good. Yeah. I feel like that's consistent with your message of like, you just sort of have to accept like what.
Like I like kind of awkward stuff. I think it's funny. So it's like if I bomb, the audience is not liking it, which is a failure. But I'm also like, it's funny that I like got up here and these people hate me. Like, I mean,
sure.
some comedians are like, when they're bombing, they're like telling the audience, okay, you guys don't like that, or like, okay, you guys hate me, or you want to see me dead, and it's like that is their own like insecurity.
Yeah,
They're trying to like cope with what's going on by like calling it out, whereas I like to sit in it and just like look at them and smile if they don't like me.
Yeah, that's so much better too. Like,
I think it's funny. Like, if I like things that like, in the moment, it's so awkward and failing so hard, but on camera, like if it's being filmed, it's so funny. It's like way better.
Yeah.
Like the Miracle Tour, we were in in Indianapolis. We did a show just for two people, the two people who lived at the apartment where we were doing the show and spending the night. So we just like came over. These five of us traveled all the way from New York City. Nobody came to the show except for them. We had like an hour and a half of prep. We had all these cameras set up around the room, and then we just did the show for them. And it was so awkward, and they felt like it was just like tense. They didn't know how to behave, but we were like in it. And in the moment, you would say, "Oh, we bombed our asses off." They didn't like it didn't work. But the footage of that event is probably the funniest footage we have, just because we're being so like it's so tense. Yeah, trying to get people to become members of Car World. If you guys want to become members, I got some VIP passes in my pocket.
Nice.
You guys can join right now if you'd like to.
Yeah.
And that's my job.
Yeah.
Because I recruit people.
Yeah.
So you make a consensual commitment to know me for the rest of your life and to know the other members for the rest of your life. And you give me your phone number, your city, so it's going to be New York, and you donate any amount of money, even if it's just $1. And the dollar, that's to fund the Car World. And
How regularly?
What?
How regularly?
Just once.
Okay.
We don't allow people to exit.
Okay.
Some people try to exit, but we don't allow them. We are introducing this new beta idea that it costs $300 to leave.
Yeah.
And nobody's paid that. It's like if they want to leave,
they could.
they're not
You
going
can't really
to.
force it, though, right?
Yeah, they're not going to.
see.
So many things in life are so impermanent, like dating or
Yeah.
friendships. They come and go. But what's nice about the benefit of Car World
Right.
Nation is that it's not gonna be over
I see.
until your life is over.
Yeah.
The rest of our lives.
You're not allowed to leave. It just means, you're just actually you just don't leave. But you're not gonna get you guys aren't gonna beat people up for not.
No, we just
Yeah.
won't. We'll do everything in our power to prevent them. People can leave the
Yeah,
chat all the time.
sure.
And whenever they do that, I kind of have a policy. If they leave, I just add them back in, don't say anything.
Yeah.
If they leave again, I add them back in, and I send them a message kind of being like, hey, just so you know, you're not allowed to be doing that. You can't leave this.
Yeah.
And then if they try to leave again, put them back in and say, I'd like to draw it to your attention that if it's a $300 fee if
Yeah.
you want to continue to do this.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, what the fuck? I don't want to be here. I gave you $1 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And why are you harassing me?
Right.
But then I say, Car World is a lifelong commitment. And it's important that you acknowledge that.
You're not interested in joining?
We'll have to play it through my head. I mean, there's certainly been a good case made through. It is a little intense, the permanent commitment, but I do respect it, and I would have to see if do you think you're going to join, Nick? Or?
Maybe.
Yeah.
You're more curious than he is.
No, that's not true.
I mean, $2 if you want.
Oh no, it's okay. No, I gotta.
Oh, so you're getting a free offering yourself. That's okay. That's okay. Interesting.
I gotta
Okay.
think it through.
Membership. We've got $1 coming in for Car World Nation. Please welcome Nick as the newest member to our cause. Here you will be loved. Oh, and then someone just said, hi, Nick. Brendan Johnson just said, hi, Nick.
It's a little blurry. Yeah.
And then Nick's saying, hello, everyone. See, it's a great community.
Yeah.
You got people to talk to. Anytime you want someone to talk to,
You're bored at work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might shut it off, but if you can hold it maybe for a second. Yeah.
What do you want?
I think that was good. Yeah, you could probably just shut it. Yeah. See you, Will. Yeah, thank you. Thanks again for doing this, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Get home safe. Yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah. We'll do. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Later, man.
Bye.
Bye. See ya. Oh well. Yeah. Could you? Thanks. Later, man. Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Bye,
See you,
Will.
Will. Thank you so much again. Yeah. Best of luck. Bye. Bye. I'll see you. Yeah. Bye.
It's good to see you.
Thank you.